from refugee to NBA champion, the unbelievable journey of DJ Mbenga. A young man from Kinshasa whose life was upended by political violence, who fled for his life, and whose chance meeting in a Belgian refugee center set him on a path from the margins of survival to professional basketball.
We cannot have democracy if there's no peace. We cannot have development if there's no peace.
DJ Mbenga's journey wasn't just unusual, it was life or death. Growing up in Congo, his father worked for the government. When the regime changed, people tied to the previous leadership were suddenly targets. Mbenga and his family were arrested and jailed shortly after, and some accounts even say he was facing execution as a teenager before his brother intervened to get him out of prison. After being freed from jail, Mbenga and his mother rushed to save their lives. They fled the Congo, escaping fear and uncertainty, and boarded a plane that took them to Belgium, where they were granted political asylum. Arriving in Europe was a whole new world, new language, new climate, and a completely unknown future. But for the first time in his life, Mbenga was safe.
It's hard to explain. For you to explain, you gotta be there. You gotta be there and you gotta see.
And unbeknownst to him, that safety would open the door to an entirely different kind of life. While living at the refugee center, Mbenga began playing basketball casually. Not organized games, just pickup runs. He wasn't polished. He wasn't skilled. He was just very tall. A former Belgian professional basketball player, Willy Steveniers, noticed him. Steveniers saw raw potential and decided to teach Mbenga the game from scratch.
That's kind of reason he was pushing me when I was in Belgium, keeping practice with this guy so I can forget everything happened to me.
When Willy Steveniers stepped into Mbenga's life, it didn't turn him into a polished pro overnight. It started a slow, unforgiving education in fundamentals. The small skill set that every center needs, but Mbenga had never been shown. Mbenga has described that relationship as more than coaching. It was mentorship and structure at a moment when he had very little else. Steveniers gave Mbenga the technical foundation. Mbenga supplied the work ethic and the resolve to keep showing up. Mbenga entered the Belgian club system, moving through local teams and eventually playing professionally for clubs like Leuven Bears and Spiru Charleroi. He wasn't a star, but he defended, protected the rim, and did his job. Scouts took notice. Just a few years after learning basketball, the NBA came calling. In 2004, DJ Mbenga signed with the Dallas Mavericks. Undrafted, unknown, a former refugee. He bounced around the league, Dallas, Golden State, New Orleans, fighting for minutes and roster spots. Then came Los Angeles. With the Los Angeles Lakers, Mbenga accepted his role. He wasn't there to score. He was there to defend, bring energy, and support stars like Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. And it paid off. Grabbing 2 NBA championships in a row, from prison cells to championship rings, from asylum housing to the NBA Finals, Mbenga became a 2-time NBA champion, something millions of players dream of but never reach. DJ Mbenga's story isn't about superstardom. It's about surviving political violence, escaping prison, starting life over in a new country, maximizing the one opportunity that finally came. He didn't just make the NBA, he won it.
D'accord.